Welcome back to another 3v3 on 14. Today we're bringing you a WNSC versus tryhard combo game.
If we can
on,
survive the beginning,
on our team, I'm playing as Anders, you have Rupe playing as the other Anders, and you have the Red Arbiter, who is Filthy Rocker. On the other team, you have Topher playing as Blue Forge. You have Smarty Pants playing as the Purple Arbiter, and you have Kibbles playing as the Teal Brute. So right off the bat here, they have a better combo. As you can see, the game skipped the first 30 seconds, but we're Anders, so we can get Gunner a little bit faster. So we're gonna go ahead and just go Reactor 4th. If that Brute on their team would have came straight to my base and unloaded 3 Brutes, he could have denied my temple. Luckily for us, he went to the Arbiter, who built a turret, and now we're gonna be able to get away with going Reactor 3rd. Right there, Filthy could have probably queued the other pad first. Probably would have been a little bit better. As you can see, I have the ramp scouted. We see the other Arbiter coming up. I'm gonna queue Gunner right here. And at this point, we already know we're gonna have to debomb. Luckily for us, they are attacking into a turret. Whenever you're playing double Covey, you do not want to attack into a turret. Building a turret is a bad idea. Attacking into a turret is an even worse idea.
I DQ'd my pad 300.
So, Filthy would have built that pad. He probably could have got it up. Probably in 3 pads right now. Either way, still pretty good overall. Not the best.
I don't need clicks.
Filthy, like always, trying to let them win. Here we come with the D-bomb. They vortex a little bit. And luckily for us, Arbiter's not fiendish. That's what I say. Always get fiendish when you push up with your Arbiter, or this shit's gonna happen. We get 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 leaders dead with 1 D-bomb. Now we have the time to do other things like clear bases. Rupert's gonna go straight for the money, and I'm gonna go for a base. I probably should have went for the one on the Arbiter side. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not sure what Kibbles was doing there with his chopper. Probably just scouting. I'm gonna get the chopper kill because choppers can single-handedly carry the game, and you just can't have a chopper alive running around the map. You know, they could heal the chopper, and then they could kill your entire army with the chopper. And we really don't need that. We need that chopper dead. Luckily for us, we get it there. Filthy, on the other side, decides to go, I don't know, to try hard. He tried to go catch Topher's Warhogs, and he ends up getting some of them. But he should have been ecoing up this entire time. Maybe get Citadel, maybe throw up a shield, because that Brute was upgraded, so you know he's coming back. You know, if you upgrade your Brute and you don't rebuild them, it's like just throwing 400 away. So it's another tip. If you're ever in a game and you want to know whether you should rebuild your Brute or not, you should think about, main thing you should think about is, well, did I upgrade them? And if you did upgrade your Chieftain, you probably should rebuild them. Unless you can't. Sometimes whenever you're single Covey playing against 2 Coveys, you just can't rebuild them. You have to get into vampires. And that's why I don't like upgrading my Chieftain whenever I'm single Covey. But yeah, as you can see, Rupert cleared the money at the teleporter, and I was taking the money in the middle. And I feel like he should have been a little bit more considerate of me.
You don't want to get your base fucked up.
I D-bombed. I didn't take as much money as he did.
Get out of here. As long as we
And later in the game, you'll see what happens.
Keep our fucking Warhawk.
As you can see, the Arbiter, I don't know why they're trying so hard to kill Filthy. But he literally rebuilt his Arbor right away, went through a teleporter, and rage run back to Filthy's base. Filthy would have had time to build a shield if he just didn't decide to go full Filthy. But Filthy, I think he enjoys losing to Topher and Kibbles. We don't. We love smacking them. And why wouldn't we? They've talked so much shit, you know? And it's like Topher will brag about beating me 10 games in a row on 2v2s when I had Little White on my team who hadn't played in over like 5 years. The guy was like super rusty, and he comes back for the first day, and me being a cool guy, being a nice guy, you know, wanting there to be some Halo Wars games, wanting to play Halo Wars, and wanting there to be a stream for people to watch and other players to play, because nobody would play them. I took on Little White on my team, and yeah, we lost. We lost every fucking game with Little White. It was expected, but what I didn't expect was Topher running his fucking mouth whenever.
Hey, where are Topher's Warhawks, Ron?
Like I'm taking on somebody who hasn't played in literally years. Poor Little White, he hasn't played in years, and first game he plays, he has to fucking play against Topher unblocked. But I mean, yeah, like this is why it's a shitty situation, like, you know. right now, going back to this game, you can see the Brute is pushing Filthy shit in, and we can't play defense on that. If we play defense on that Brute right now, we're dead. We need to just counter push. Like right here, I'm healing, and I'm not sure why Rupe decided to just go push. He should have just stayed with me. Like, you don't want to push by yourself. If we're stayed together, we win. We had the bases scouted. We should have just pushed on the bases, on the expos, killed them. Instead, he has to D-bomb by himself. I personally think Rupe should have just waited for me a little bit. Like, I had Goth coming up. Just wait for me. Anyway, here I throw back Cryo trying to save Rupe. So, luckily for us, I do push here, and we get the Arbiter. Should have just pushed on the Expos, but oh well. Now that the Arbiter's dead, I'm gonna go and try and kill the Temple. Or I think Rupe is the one that tells me to go kill the Temple. He's gonna Cryo again. And I'm like, okay, I was skeptical about it. You know, I was like, you know, like, he's got a lot of Warhawks. He's got an Expo. I wanted to go kill the Expo, but I listen, you know, and he throws a really nice Cryo. Look at that. Perfect. Now I can shit on Topher's Warhogs. We're coming up with 2 Warhogs. We've had plenty of time still to kill this Arbiter. Kill all the Warhogs, get the Temple. All meanwhile, Filthy's still getting his shit pushed in. Kind of his fault, but yeah. And now, Arbiter blew up his Temple, and he's building on the other side. There's no way we're going to deny the Temple. We probably could if we really wanted to, but it's better if we just take out these Expos, man, and get these Topher Expos before they get out of control.
Throw a heal here, throw a heal here, throw a heal here.
But yeah. Anyway, welcome you guys to go to my YouTube channel profile and look at my description. I actually added the Halo Wars tier list on there.
Alright, quit sending shit.
It's my tier list on who I think are the top 30 Halo Wars players that play this game still. You cannot be an old school player and be on the tier list. Or if you don't play the game anymore, you can't be on the tier list. And it's created a lot of controversy, my tier list. But I guess what really matters is people keep checking it out, so it's relevant at least. And right now I'm just looking at Filthy and how he got his base fucked up. If he would have just played a little bit better, he could still have a base right now. He could be in a little bit better spot
Then they're gonna let
anyway.
you build raids and shit.
But at least the brute recalled, and we were able to save his base. That's a good thing. I guess Gibbles wanted to go help Topher, but he should have finished off this base.
I just need to,
Because I
like,
don't even
push
know
on
if
the
Filthy
expo.
has
I
an
don't know
arbiter
if
at
you
this
wanna
point.
push
I
on
don't
the
think
expo.
he
You end up
does. If they would have killed that base,
Alright, heal
Filthy
this
would have been
motherfucker's
defeated.
base.
And they could have just turtled up.
Or we might have to like D up right here.
But, hindsight is 20/20, 40/40, whatever it is. You get what I mean. Back to this game. I know they're gonna push. What else are they gonna do?
You got your cryo?
I'm just waiting for them. Rip is clearing bases. I see the Arbiter coming in. And I'm just gonna go in with a nice place D-bomb. This Arbiter just wants to rage all game. They have the base on our side, so right here, I think we get the RB kill. Got more Warhogs by myself than Topher at this point. Now here, I felt like we have two options. We can either go kill Topher's Expos, or we can go kill that Arbiter base on our side that's about to start pumping air. And I was debating as to what to do. And I think Rupe was telling me, let's go kill the Expo. And I'm getting a little annoyed here because I feel like this game was in the bag when we killed those two leaders in the beginning. And somehow, it's like they're almost like making a comeback, At least that's how I felt. And I knew I was going to lose my Expo if I pushed up. If I pushed up to kill, or I pushed to the side to kill the Arbiter base, I was going to lose my Expo because, it's obvious. But I think we finally grew up here and decided to go do it.
We're just gonna push here. You got your D-bomb? Like, he's gonna come
I would
out
like to
well, he's gonna come out
challenge
before you fucking D-bomb. Like,
Topher, Smarty Pants, and Kibbles to a
alright, shut up.
1v1 on Halo Wars. A best of 5 or a best of 7. It can be a best of 9. Because they love running their mouth, saying that I'm bad. They will never play me unless they got a stacked ass team. And whenever they don't play me with a stacked ass team, shit like this happens. They get smacked with worse leaders. Anyway, I just like talking shit whenever there's not much going on in the game. As you can see, Dover's taking out my Expo. But we did take out that big ass Arbiter base with summits coming up. That's big. That's a lot of money the Arbiter lost. It's probably Steel Tech 1 for losing that. Whereas me losing this tiny Expo, that's not really much.
Where are we going, Rupe? Where are we going?
And Filthy's actually getting back in the game. Eventually he'll get his Arbiter back out and he'll just be
do you have your D-bomb?
running around the map. He's gonna be a fixture around the map. I guess it's better than nothing. But he'll be out there. He'll eventually do something. And right here I was expecting them to go push at this Expo.
That's all we need.
But they end up deciding to go to Filthy, and
Get over here.
I'm kind of glad that they did. They probably, with the brute and everything, they probably could have fucked us both up here. Maybe not. We have a lot of shit, and we do have 2 cryos, so maybe they are out of options. As you can see, Kibbles has a big ass haul. They like giving me shit when I go haul and say it's so bad, hold it so bad. We beat you whenever you went haul and you had a head and Ted Loach on your team. It was Snissy, Topher, and Kibbles versus Ted Loach and a head and Sangre, and we won more games than they did. They only won 1 game. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And you went haul so bad. You're retarded. It's shit like that pisses me off. And then he wants to say this shit is not personal, that he doesn't care about beating me. Well, you know what? Like, I'm gonna make that shit personal.
I want
because
those full pops. So
that
yeah,
shit
it's
is
not pushing
personal.
up.
Like, get the fuck out of here. So you see, we finally decide to counter
Kill this base
push,
on the way there.
and here again, I don't know why. I don't know what the big benefit, but Rupert has to go up all the way to the Covey base. And I want to stay here and kill the Expos as fast as possible. And because he does that, and because he throws a little bit of that D-bomb, I'm going to lose a lot more Warhogs than I should have. Not only that, he is going to leave me. Rupert's just going to leave me by myself in a bad spot. And here, I mean, Rupert's a great player and everything, but he really should have like just stayed with me down there until the Arbiter was dead. Well, anyway, the game keeps going. Kibbles has a big ass haul taking out bases. Nobody wants to fuck with the Brute. I feel like whenever a Brute goes haul, sometimes it's better to just counter push than to try and play defense on it. If we would have played defense on that Brute, I am pretty sure we would have ended up losing this game, even with our 2 cryo bombs. Maybe not though. Maybe he could have pulled something. Maybe we could have still won. Maybe we should have played defense. I don't know. You tell me what you guys think. I would like to get some conversations in the comments going. As you can see, this game has turned into a base trade at this point. Filthy's still alive somehow. I don't know how.
I mean, honestly,
And here,
I think it's more important that I get
another
bases.
mistake from Filthy. He's by himself. I don't know why he's by himself.
Can we kill this Brute base?
He should really be with us. I guess he thinks he's gonna kill 30 Warhogs without a base and a Fiendish Arbiter. But yep. The good thing about Goths is just does so much base damage. It's so good at killing bases. And we have, me and Rupert would probably have just about as many Warhogs as Topher does. I have a little bit less because Rupert kind of left me hanging there. I guess shit happens. We're gonna kill this Brute before he even gets out of the base. And we're gonna kill his base. That's pretty good. I mean, we're not gonna have a Brute vortexing and shit. Beautiful. Topher counter tried to come back. Left my main base, and he left Rupert's main base. He didn't go for that, which means I'm making money, whereas he's gonna lose his main base. But he's pushing here, so you know I love cryoing Topher. He always falls for the cryos. There he is, beautiful, beautiful cryo. And now Rupert is gonna throw an even better cryo, and we're just gonna team up on him. 2v1, always wins, no matter what. Topher quits, Smarty Pants quits, and come on, Kibbles, come on. This game is over. We just love winning with worst combo. No, I guess the game is gonna go on for a few more minutes. I figured Kibbles would have quit by now.
It was over, but
I mean, I could see why. He had a big ass haul, but this game is over. There it is. You guys have a good one.